So my name's Andrew Mack. I'm the founder and CEO of 400. 400 is a new entrant to the German retail space. We supply already over 1,500 domestic customers here in Germany. Now, as somebody was pointing out to me in the break, energy retail is a competitive, very low margin market. So why would anybody choose to make a startup in that space? Well, first and foremost, because I believe the traditional retail model is dead. In the last 12 months, we've seen Innogy announce that they will fold their retail business into E.ON. In the UK, npower has announced that they will merge with SSE. npower was one of the big 6 incumbent players in that market. And also British Gas, the largest and most profitable energy retailer in the UK, suffered a 15% share price decline in a single day because there was too much competition in the market for them to keep up. But if the traditional retail model is dead, something needs to replace it. And not least because there are 140 million households just in the big 5 markets across Europe that will continue to use and buy energy. So what does the future of retail look like? Simply put, there are 2 possible paths. You can turn left and focus on more products and services. And I think there's a lot of great companies in this room who are doing exactly that. And some of you, I'm sure, will be very, very successful. The problem I have is I don't know which of you will be successful. The alternative is to turn right and focus on serving more customers for less money. And that's what we're doing. And we've seen this work very, very well in other spaces. I'll give you just one example. N26, a Berlin-based fintech player, has expanded tremendously quickly, not just in Germany, but across Europe, with a very, very simple customer-focused product. And to borrow a few words from Jeff Bezos, there are 2 kinds of companies. Those that work to try to charge more, and those that work to charge less. We will be the second. So how do we do this at 400? How do we do more for less? We are ultra lean. We have created our own tech stack entirely from scratch. We have automated all our processes, and that means we don't need a call center. We've kept everything ultra simple. Every customer gets the same tariff. Pricing is the easiest thing we do. And we don't do native apps. We do one web app for all customers. We are ultra transparent. Our pricing is simple. We charge customers the cost of energy, plus all the grid fees and subsidies, plus €8 a month. In the first year, in the second year, in the 5th year, in the 10th year. That is constant. But also, there's no minimum contract length. Customers can come and go whenever they please. We don't need to tie them in to outrageously overpriced contracts. And lastly, and possibly most importantly, this is a business designed by the customer. So as we open up our systems and our processes to the scrutiny of our customers, they can participate in telling us where we should take the business. So in 5 years' time, 400 will not be the company that we've designed. 400 will be the company that our customers have helped us to design. If that sounds exciting, as a customer or an investor, get in touch, try us out, and experience the future of energy. Thank you.
Are you raising capital by any chance?
We are. It's funny you should mention that.
How much
Yes.
do you need?
We are raising between 350 and 500,000.
Oh, quite small round. Will
Yep.
it be your seed round? Have you already any external investors? Or?
We've raised 2 small seed rounds so far. This will be our 3rd. And then later this year, we'll do a Series A round. And that will then take us through to cash flow break-even from the middle of next year.
And you used to work for OVO Energy.
That is correct.
It's a UK
So UK
electricity retailer, how big are they?
They are 1 million customers. So we grew it to become the second largest independent supplier in the UK, and we're part of the reason the big guys are suffering.
And why do you do your startup in Germany and not in the UK?
Because Germany's a bigger market. I think although a lot of people have the perception that Germany is a very competitive retail market, actually when you scratch beneath the surface, there are very few companies involved and lots of brands that ultimately lead back up to a small number of players. So actually I think there's very little competition and there are very few players really thinking about the customer.
And your German strategy doesn't have to do anything with the Brexit?
Maybe just a tiny bit.
Okay, great stuff. 400, which means this company wants to have a valuation of 400 million euros in 5 years.